Today we are going to talk about shapes in symmetry. You can see on the screen that we have rectangle and circle. These are the most famous shapes in terms of symmetry.
One has 4 sides which are all equal to each other, and another one is circle that we see every day.
So first, let's try to understand symmetry a little.
As you can see in this figure, there's a butterfly which has a mirror symmetry. Basically, there are 2 types of symmetry. First is mirror symmetry and second is rotational symmetry. Now, mirror symmetry is in which we can draw a straight line in between the figure and have 2 reflected parts on either side. As you can see here, all these tips are symmetrical, and the figure, all the shapes and all these drawings and textures on the butterfly are exactly symmetrical on both sides. Now we know that for a square, if we fold it through a diagonal, both the opposite vertices will overlap. Let's try to see if that happens in the case of a rectangle. So if in this rectangle I want to fold along this diagonal, let's see what happens. So basically what will happen is that when I fold this here, this point will reach this point and it will not be an entire overlap. This is not a line of symmetry. I can have a vertical line of symmetry and a horizontal line of symmetry, which are both valid. Notice this figure. Can you find a line of symmetry? Now, if you did find a line of symmetry, you are wrong. Now, this figure does not have any line of symmetry, but it is symmetrical in another way. If you notice at the point in the center here, and if you want to rotate this figure along this point in the center, this figure will actually show signs of rotational symmetry. These are some other examples of rotational symmetry.
What are the application of symmetry?
Flying in an aeroplane which has only one wing would be weird, right? Because the side which has the wing will be very overweight and the aeroplane will tilt that way. Even if we talk about an entire aeroplane with both wings, it is important to balance the weight of the luggage and the fuel and the people and the engine on all sides of the aeroplane.
Many daily utilities designed with keeping symmetry in mind.
For example, playing cards, which are symmetrical so that you don't have to think which side you are holding. Have you ever thought why wheels are circular in shape? Because of the symmetry, they will balance the weight on the entire wheel uniformly.
Thank you.